Yo, welcome back guys, and this is the second part of how to make a combat system like a battleground. So for who those who didn't know, this is the part 2. So if you didn't watch the first tutorial, so make sure to watch it so you don't get confused. So without further ado, let's get started. And as you can see here in the punch, as you can see here, I throw a punch. But if we click it immediately, as you can see, we throw a punch so much faster. As you can see here, because there's a no rebounds, there's a no cooldown on our punch. So to do that, we will add a debounce on when we click it. So go to the script. So make a variable for debounce. So local debounce or dv is equals to false. Then inside of here, so if debounce is equals to false, then debounce is equals to true. Then wait 1 seconds. The 1 seconds will be the cooldown on we can punch again. So you can change it whatever what you want. Then put the script, put the code inside of here, inside of this. So now we fix the auto click problem. It's not a problem, so we just didn't do that in the first part. Since you here, if I click much faster, there's nothing there's a there it throw a punch a in it cool down 1 seconds before we can throw again. So as I promised, we will make a effect on the part 2. So this is the part 2. So we will make a effect. Since here we have a debounce, we already have a debounce on each part. So now we want to make a reference for humanoid part, or make a variable for humanoid part of the enemy. Okay, of the enemy that we hit. So enemy root. So as you see here, so what we're going to do is let me show you. So here, if you click this player and type a highlight, you can see here, if you click this, as you can see here, it turns red. So as you can see, now we can make it effect. So highlights. So by doing local, making variable for highlights, so local highlights is equals to instance.new highlights. So highlights dot parent. So the parent of highlights will be the character. Okay, humanoid dot parent. So and the light, the fill color. So there you go, the fill color. So yeah, I just check it. So the fill color and equals color 3 that new. No, not we're not going to use that new. We're going to use from RGB, that from RGB. There you go. So now if we, sorry guys for the background noise. So since you here, if you click this, now we can find a color. So we want to set it red. Then I add a debris here, so the highlights will be deleted after 0.5 seconds. There you go. If we test this out, there you go. So I add that code in the first row only. So in the second and third row you can see changes. So because it's only on first row. So if you want that, we will copy the line, then paste it here. So but we're not going to do that yet because there's a lot of code we're going to do. So the next is knockback animation. I already have a knockback animation already because I already make that. So inside of here, duplicate this animation, or you can insert animation, whatever what you want. So insert, yeah, there you go. Copy the animation or insert animation, then name it whenever you want. So in my case, I'm going to name it on Knockback right, then duplicate it twice and rename it left, and the last one is the front. So it's up to you because I have a three different knockback because if you punch right, then the character will be turned something left. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You will you will see later. So I put the animation ID inside of the new animation knockback. So as you can see here, I copied the ID, then put inside of here. There we go. So now we're going back to the scripting. So make a local. Why we should local that? So KB for knockback. So equals to holder. Wait for child and the name of the knockback. So in my case, this is the right knockback. Yeah, there we go. Then maybe parent it. No. We're not going to parent it. We're not going to parent. Set the parent the animation. Okay. See here. We're not going to do that, and we're not going to clone the animation because we want just to load the animation. Okay. So let's just change that variable name here. So the next the humanoid load animation variable. So local KB or knockback anim equals to humanoid So the is short for humanoid because this the where we name the humanoid of the character that we hit. Okay, we want the knockback play in the character we hit. So the humanoid load animation, the animation that we play this. As you can see here, I'm going to show you. So let's see. In the first row, as you can see, there you go. It's played animation. So wait. So yeah, there we go. The first row, it will play the knockback. There you go. So and we set the hitbox transparency to 1, so it will be completely invisible. So now I'm going to add a new dummy here. Set it to R6, then paste it from here. Then if you play this, as you can see here, in the first row, there we go, there's a animation. So we set the code on the first row only, so there you go. And that should be good. Now we have already knockback animation. The next one will be sound. So the sound, so from the toolbox, I insert the punch. So since that's good punch, so I name it punch. So you can name it whatever what you want. Then go to the script, then local hit, not animation, hit sound equals the holder. Wait for child, then the sound, the punch. We call it punch. Okay. So hit sound, play. So there we go. So if we test this out, so as you can see here, it didn't work. It didn't work. So here it worked, but the volume, maybe we could make it more in the max volume. So I don't know. So if we test this, no, it didn't work again. So let's see the problem. So yeah, there we go. I forgot to clone it. Yeah, even me making mistakes. So it's fine to make a mistake. So just find it and fix it. So parent it from the humanoid, from our humanoid, from the player who hit, not got hit. Okay, and then destroy the hit sound. So, there we go. Wait, hit sound destroy. So if you play this, then it should work properly. Then there we go. There we go. It worked with the max volume. So the next part will be, so that's again. So the next part will be maybe. So, mm-hmm. So maybe that's it. I think. So she's gonna do. So yeah, that's it. So we can copy the hitbox, the touch. So and paste it here. There we go. Then delete this one and paste the new animation. There we go. And just change the animation variable here. There you go. The front and the second throw, of course, the left. First the right, then the second the left, then the third one is the front. And see here now we paste it inside the whole animation. Then there you go. There you go. And there you go. So the next one will be the knockback push. So in the third throw, I want the character move backward a little bit in the third throw only. Okay, if you want to make it first and the second throw, you can, but I want to make it in third throw only. So by doing local BV or body velocity dot instance dot new body velocity. So let's find the body velocity here. Then scroll down. There you go. There's a body velocity. Then then parent it the enemy root. So we parent the body velocity on the enemy root part. So the humanoid root part of the enemy of the character that we hit. Okay. So body velocity dot the parent the max force. The max force is a vector tree. So body the vector tree dot new mat dot huge. Then copy this one, then paste it here, that huge, there we go. Then the next one, the last part is body velocity, that velocity. This line will be, let's destroy this first. And it will be the front of us. We want to move the character forward from front of us, okay? So by doing humanoid root part, I already have that. Humanoid root part, that's C frame times how fast we want to the character moves. Okay, so if it's higher, it's fast to move. Okay, you will see. So I forget the look vector. Humanoid root part dot cprane dot look vector, then times it 5. There we go. The third row it will, there we go. So it move a little bit. There we go. Since here it moved, so if in the back it will move. There you go. So the next one is the blood effect. As you can see here, I have a particle with the blood. So it's blood. So I name it blood, and let's put it inside of the folder. So make a variable on it for it. So local blood is equals to, not highlight, holder, wait for child blood. So we want to clone the blood. So clone blood. So then set the parent of the blood will be the fort that we hit. For example, if it's on head, if we hit the head, the blood particle will be on head. Okay, you get it. Then the blood colon emit. So then destroy the blood. Then destroy. Then copy this the blood code and face it from all of the punch. So here we go. So then destroy the blood here too. So the blood, then destroy. Then copy this one again. Then to another one from set 3, 2, and in here in the first row. So we want blood to the here, and make a line here for destroying the blood particle, then blood colon destroy. Then if we hit the play and test this out, as you can see here, then there you go, there's a blood. See here, there you go. So, and that's it for today's video. So thank you for watching, guys. And by the way, the camera shake will be in a separate video. It will come up immediately after this video. So yeah, thank you for watching. And by the way, this is the animation. This is the next tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make a skill like a battleground. Like on the strongest battleground, there's a skill, right? So there you go. So we will make a tutorial about that, and maybe in a cutscene too. So the finisher moves. So yeah. So hit subscribe and like this video. We're almost to get the 500 subscriber. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for your support.